Hey guys, really quick reading today. This is on Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, and this is a channel reading, so again, no tarot cards as such, just answering your questions with, words I actually get when you ask these questions, if that makes any sense. Sorry. Long day at work. So, here's all your questions, and again, today, the card to show Kim is the Queen of Wands, which is a very fiery, passionate, sensual woman, okay? So this is her card for today. And the first question I had is, how does she feel now about Kanye? Okay. So I have here, from all the information I got that came through, sadness and loss. Okay. So sadness and loss, but she saw it coming at least a year before it actually happened. And she went into protection mode. And I feel she moved some assets around here secretly before she made her intentions of her separation even known to him or the public. And they already had a few secret trial separations that the public did not even know about. So there were times when they were separated through work or things like that. Or Kim might have been on holiday by herself with the kids and they were actually separated, not together. So they separated way before they actually announced it. And even before then, they actually had trials as well to see if they could actually work this through. But it just wasn't working. And she knew well in advance. I just heard around 16 months before this actually happened and became public. So she knew, and I have money being moved, protecting her assets, okay? Now, this isn't just legally, officially, this is almost like secretly protecting her assets and moving things around. So I really feel like she really went into protection mode way before this even became public here, okay? And one of the big obstacles of their connection, okay, was that he wasn't dealing with his mental health and his, they said he's bipolar, okay, that he wasn't really dealing with it. And I hear water off a duck's back, so he'd almost play it down and say he's eccentric, he's creative, he's an artist, where underneath he actually didn't really need support there. And I think she did come out with a statement and say that she was trying to support him and they're very understanding of his condition. But overall, it's almost like it was swept over. It's almost like he swept over it and just said he's an artist and he's creative and that's who he is. And he kind of played it down that he could handle it and it was all going to be okay. And he didn't get the treatment that she wanted him to get for them as a family. And I've got here as well, she did not truly support him wanting to be president. You know, when he went to do his presidential campaign, as she felt it was completely ego-based and he was not focusing on his mental health and children. And that's when she really started to want to leave this shit show, I heard, and not support him. Or what would he say in public, as she knew it would be controversial. So it was almost like it wasn't really a tactical campaign, it was going to be controversial. She didn't want any part in it, I hear. I don't even know, I'd have to look in Google now and see if she ever did any of the campaigns with him or did anything with him at all. But she turned her back on him then, basically. She just thought it was a bad idea and there were other things he should have been prioritising over that, which is basically his family and his health. So that came up very strongly, I just heard the straw that broke the camel's back, that saying. So almost like that was what finished it off, basically. She didn't want any part of it, I just heard, okay? Now, how is their connection now? Now, I heard the word here, fraught. So this means a lot of tension that could boil over at any time. And right now she's trying to play on his side and pacify him. So I heard the word pacify. So basically keep him happy, keep him calm. But she is willing to get legal aid involved if she thinks he goes downhill again or is not looking after himself properly. And she worries about leaving the children in his care. And there's been some issues with nannies because she wants to approve the nannies for him to have the kids on his own. So it's almost like they had to go into approval of who would look after the kids, that she would agree on to trust him, to leave her kids with him, basically. And I also heard here insiders, and I feel this is actually people that run his house. So it could be cleaners that report back to her. So there's people in the house with him that almost keep an eye on him, make sure everything's okay, make sure everything's okay with the kids when they are together, okay? It's almost like they report back. So people that manage the house where he lives now, and reporting back to her if they need to. You know, if there's anything going on that's a bit suspect or they're concerned in any way, it will get back to her. But overall, she's trying to keep the peace, obviously for the sake of their kids. She wants it to run seamlessly, I hear. So the connection to run seamlessly and to have as little confrontation as possible around the children. I heard play happy families, but it's fraught because she knows, it's almost like they're saying like he's like an image of a volcano. He can go off at any time. And this isn't to do with, you know, mental health or stuff. It's more to do with his temper as well. He had a temper anyway. And it's almost like she doesn't know when he's going to go off next. So it's almost like walking a tightrope. Tightrope. I can't really say it. You know what I mean, guys? And she's just thinking it's a very careful balance at any time. It can just crumble. Tightrope? It is tightrope, isn't it? My God, what's wrong with me today? So very fraught, I hear. But this is a big thing, okay? She does not hate him. She doesn't hate him. People like she hates him, she resents him, she's angry with him. She understands it's an illness, okay? And she understands his illness more than we ever will. But when it comes to her kid, she's going to be like a lion, like most mothers would be. So she's going to be extremely, extremely protective. And she does still care for him, and she wants him to be healthy and be well. And I heard sound of mind. She wants him to have more balance in his life, okay? And in a weird way, as weird as it seems, Irina, which apparently he's been dating, she's not even as jealous over that as we thought she would be, because she just wants somebody calm and balanced for him that will be a good influence for the kids as well. And because she's her mother herself, in a way it's almost like she's a bit pleased to get rid of him and palm him off, I hear, to somebody else that will take care of him, because he needs nurturing. And in a way it's like he's a child, an overgrown child, I hear at times, and he needs nurturing and care, and she can give him that. And she thinks she's very good for the kids as well. So overall, she's kind of in a way pleased that it's over, because she wouldn't know what would happen any day, any morning, what was going to come out in the papers or what he's going to say. But at the same time, she still cares for him and his well-being, and she's pleased somebody else is looking after him, kind of thing. Okay? So she just wishes he took his mental health more seriously, as at times he's eccentric anyway, as most creators and artists are. But she says there's a fine line between him thinking it's creativity and him being an artist, crossing over to more mental health issues that he needs to address properly. So it's almost like he can't always be saying, I'm an artist, I'm eccentric, this is, you know, who I am. You know, she just wants him to get the care he needs at times. Right, and again, yeah, so I had another question, how does she feel? Is she jealous about Irina and the connection? And another thing that came up here was, she's not taking it too seriously right now. And I heard the words, they will come and go. So she's seeing it more like a rebound than anything else. But I actually heard the word healthy rebound. It's in somebody that's good for him right now, that he actually needs. So it's good, it's a healthy rebound. It's not a toxic one that would threaten her and the kids as such, okay? But I do hear that Kim still feels she has a hold on him as the mother of his children. And in many ways, he also thinks that in time, maybe they could reunite as a family, but their time is not now. I heard their time is not now. It's not working for them. But I did hear he is confident he can win Kim back if he wants to. And I heard money is no object here. So if he really wants to get it back, he believes he can, and money would be no object to get it back. And he would win her over with big romantic gestures. But right now, he wants to explore and create. And this means in love too, guys. This means in love too. So, yeah, I mean, I wish Kanye the best, you know, health-wise, obviously. You know, it's, you know, if you have friends or family that have been affected by things like this, you just want the best for them. And you want them to get the support they need. And that's it for that reading today, guys. So, very, very short and sweet. If there's any more people you would like me to cover, let me know. And I'm going to go now and upload this. Bye, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm in Sweden. So I'm on an island called Marstrand right now. And this is the view from outside. There's massive rocks. Love you guys. Bye.